Well, it's my last day in Los Angeles, and this has probably been one of the busiest trips I've ever made. Before I'm out of here, I want to fill you in on a few amazing things that have happened in the last few days. On Sunday, I had my photography lesson with John Free, and I met John and my friend Gary Thursby on the Santa Monica Pier. Gary came and agreed to run second camera, and we spent the better part of the day with John sharing his intense knowledge of street photography. I will edit all of this together as a separate video that'll come out later this week, but I did want to go ahead and just show you guys what fun we had and what a beautiful day it was out in Santa Monica. And by the way, I did share the enthusiastic comments that some of you all left on the announcement video, and John asked me if I could film a quick response to you guys.
We're going to write back on the comments, but I thought it'd be more fun to do a video.
Well, I want to thank you. You know, it's so wonderful to hear that. You know, I'm a loudmouth and a crazy guy, but it's wonderful to hear that I might have been some help to you. That's my plan. I want to help you get into the zone. You know, like Ted and I are, and we're having a wonderful time today. But your comments about me, it's just really wonderful to hear. I'm so happy. And yes, this is the greatest thing I've ever done, and I think it's the greatest thing you can do. And what I've learned after all these years of teaching is anybody can do it. Just get a few switches in your head together and get your heart hooked up to your camera and follow me with a smile, and we'll both have a ball, and you can create some powerful images so that they will never go away for 100,000 years, and your name will be next to it, and you will explain man to man and each man to himself, and then I'll be sending you wonderful words of praise. Thank you.
There you go, spoken from the master. I would sit closer to him, but there's like crap all over the... What I've learned today is that how easy it is to get sunburned in Santa Monica. Should we do an unboxing?
At 4 o'clock, we had a show meetup and made a ton of new friends. We had a wonderful time together hanging out. We ate, we talked photography, and just had an all-around blast. And I want to give a special shout out and thanks to Greg, Don, Linda, Sebastian, Marco, and the other Linda for coming out and just absolutely making my day. This was a fun time.
Look at this. Someone on the street, I may as well.
This looks like we got some kind of scheme going here. There's cash and...
This was printed right just prior.
My credit card number's now on the internet. That's pretty, it's all wireless too.
Yep. Yeah, Bluetooth.
We did make time for a group photo, and I have to say we were one good-looking group. The following night, I was back in Santa Monica for a panel discussion at General Assembly. My friend Stephen at Ovation moderated a great discussion on digital media with myself, Maya from Shameless Maya, and Lyndon from Getty Images. Afterwards, I had a great conversation with a couple guys that watched the show and came out to say hi. So I do want to give a quick shout out to Tony, Michael, and Frank just to say thanks. It was a great conversation, and as always, I tell everybody that I have the best audience, and you guys were an absolute blast. So this brings us to today, which is the last day of the trip. I'm sunburned and I'm sick, but it's been an amazing time out here. Not only did I go to Vidcon to network the business side of the show, but I saw 2 amazing museums. I was able to interview 2 fabulous photographers with MICK and John Free. I met Gary Oldman completely by accident. I got together with some amazing people, colleagues, people who watched the show. I did a panel discussion at General Assembly, and to say that this week was packed is an understatement. But the big question is, what's left that I can do before going to the airport? We got about 5 hours to kill, so 2 stops here. We're going to go to the Leica Gallery and also the Hammer Museum and check out some photography. Now, the Leica Gallery in Los Angeles is in many ways very different than the one in New York, if you've ever been there. I like to think of it as this. If an Apple store had an affair with a high-end car dealership and they had a child that was a camera store, well, that's kind of what you have here. It's a beautiful space. It's 2 levels, upstairs, downstairs. Upstairs is a wonderful gallery space, which, incidentally, is doing a show of Harold Feinstein's work in the fall of 2015. And if you go downstairs is the store. And I had a lot of fun, and special thanks to James and DK, the awesome employees that showed me around. So we're in the Leica Store. This is the Leica Gallery proper.
Well, the gallery.
The gallery's upstairs.
The Leica Store.
Now we're looking at cameras. This is my new friend DK.
Hello, how are you?
And DK is showing us a camera here, which is the new Leica Q, which I have to say is pretty awesome. And we're just rocking the 28mm lens on there, but it's got the frame lengths for 28, 50, and 75 is a good one. Yeah. This is pretty mojo swinging. I have no self-control.
So we've reached the end of the trip, and as you can see, it was long, but I had a fabulous time, and I'm actually ready to get back to Dallas, and I'm very inspired to get back to work. You know, I feel like every episode I do these days, this is the show with lots of surprises, and I actually have some more cool news that I will unveil this week when we get back to work in Dallas. But until then, remember to subscribe so you'll stay up to date with all the latest and greatest videos, and remember to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and share it with your friends, and I will see you guys back this week in Dallas.